But it is that time of year for us to focus on the 16 days of activism for no violence against women and children. We all know the statistics out there that are extremely shocking, and this kind of disease, if you can call it that, plagues our communities day in, day out. Now, through our friends at Vital and the work they do through the Vital Foundation, they are helping South Africans put up their hands and fight the good fight against violence against women and children. And this morning we have the Managing Director of Vital Health Foods here with us, Mr. George Grieve. Great to have you with us. So how are you?
Good to be back.
Fantastic. Well, good to be seeing you off the golf course as we played last week, which was, I think, pretty much a very, very successful outing for everyone involved.
It was a great day for everyone involved, yeah. It was very successful.
But let's talk a little bit about this. You know, as I said, the statistics are shocking when you consider that, I mean, 99% of perpetrators of sexual abuse are men. We're talking about 80% of sexual abuse offenders who are known and trusted by the victims of the crime. What is the Vital Foundation doing to help this and helping South Africans fight the cause?
At the moment, the Vital Foundation is raising funds.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got to a stage now, in 4 months, we've raised 1.3 million. So
wow.
we're quite blown away by that, and hopefully it grows exponentially from there.
That is wow, that's very, very impressive. And this is since the 9th of August when it was launched on Women's Day,
Yeah.
right? That's impressive. And how is it being able to get funds? How is it going about it?
Well, basically, we're raising the funds. We're donating R1 for every pack of Vital vitamins that we sell,
Yeah.
to the foundation. So since the 9th of August, we've sold 1.3 million packs of vitamins.
That is amazing. So it really shows the support that South Africans are showing for the cause.
It shows the support that South Africans are tired.
Yeah.
They want to contribute, they want to get involved, they want to try stop this scourge.
Yeah. But let's talk about how business can get involved, because you are doing it as Vital Health Foods through the Vital Foundation. But how can other businesses and companies out there help to fight this cause? Where do you start?
I think the best way to start is bringing it out of the silence of the home and actually bring it into business and start talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think violence against women and children, we shouldn't just have 16 days of activism. We should have 365 days of activism,
Yeah.
that we stop it. And until which time we actually take it out of the silent corridors where people don't talk about abuse, and we actually bring it out into open, into the workplace where your managers, your colleagues actually help you and you talk about it, then we can stop it.
Yeah. And as an employer, why do you feel it's so important to you to carry this cause on your shoulders and make it your responsibility in your company?
Well, I think we've sat back and watched this abuse happening forever and a day, and at some stage you've got to say enough's enough. And not only it makes good business sense, you lose a lot of time, a lot of unproductiveness because people are abused and they can't actually engage in their jobs. So
Yeah.
so it's time we stopped it. It's just wrong.
Yeah.
There's no other way of saying it.
Like I said, it is time, it's high time that we engage in 365 days of activism of no violence. So how are you at Vital in terms of a company's perspective, engaging in the issue, starting the talks, and maybe by answering that question you could lend some advice to other companies out there on how to do it?
I don't think I'm a great role model on advice, but we talk about it. We teach people about their rights, their personal rights, what is right and wrong.
Yeah.
That it's not okay for somebody to abuse you. And it's opening that discussion.
Yeah.
We train people from day one when they join Vital to talk openly about these kind of issues.
Yeah, and I guess at the end of the day as well, I mean, being able to set up kind of support structures, and this is one of them as well. I think being able to talk about it is a first point of contact, but having those support structures, knowing that when you're at work, there is somebody who's helping you deal with this kind of thing, right? That's also
Yeah.
a great step towards.
Sure, it does help, and I think that the other thing, being involved with organisations like Patch and those organisations that deal with victims of abuse of women of violence,
Yeah.
help us, because we're not only talking about it, we actually walking the walk a little
That's very
bit as
true,
well.
very true. I mean, what does it do for you? I mean, you've been to Patch, you've visited all the different organisations that the Vital Foundation is helping. And yesterday, for me, it was a particularly heartwarming and moving experience being able to go to the Marsh Memorial Home and being able to interact with those kids. I was playing Santa for them, but, you know,
Yeah.
to give them a glimmer of what their childhood should actually be like, it was particularly heartwarming for me. What does it do for you when you visit the places where work is being done?
I think there are two emotions. The one's heartwarming and that there's something being done, that are people. The other is anger, that we're actually putting these kids through this kind of pain.
Yeah.
That men in South Africa still feel the need to abuse women and children.
Yeah.
That just makes me cross, and,
Yeah.
and that's why we've made the foundation, that we can actually make a difference and try stop this.
Yeah. On that point, what would your message be to men out there in South Africa? As a man, what is your message to men out there in South Africa regarding this?
Stand up and stop doing it. If you know your friend's doing it, confront him. Tell him to stop. Tell him it's not a manly thing to do. It's not what we should do.
Yeah.
Men should protect women,
Yeah.
not abuse them.
Very true. Sir, thank you very much. We're going to be chatting to you a bit later on again about the Vital Run and how the Vital Foundation is also linked to that. And these guys are just doing fantastic work. If you want to find out more, visit www.vitalhealthfoods.co.za. Right now, there is, of course, also visit vitalfoundation.co.za to see all the great work that the team from Vital are doing. More to come. Stay with us here on Expresso.
The Vital Foundation takes action against women and child abuse. R1 from every Vital pack will be donated to organizations fighting abuse. Make a difference.